Hey guys, so basically, this was my first week of school. Well, the end of the weekend after my first week of school. And so I thought it was time to make a video about that because I don't know what else to talk about. So I started school, and the stress kind of hit me all at once, demotivating me from all things that I want to do. And I feel like I am very tired so suddenly, and I have not felt like that all summer. All summer I had so much energy, and I was able to basically work two jobs at one point as well. And I had no problems getting out of bed and fulfilling my job my jobs every single day. And I would have the occasional bad day over the summer, but it feels like this is a lot worse. Um, I can give you a few reasons. Who are you? I am the voice inside your head that makes you overthink everything and question your very life as you know it. Now, some reasons that you could be feeling demotivated are the sudden loss of a massive amount of downtime, a massive increase in responsibilities from school, not to mention that you have decided to keep working two jobs crammed into the little spare time that you are not to working on school. No wonder you're neglecting your hobbies with learning languages, playing the violin, and being outside. And besides, the lack of spare time suddenly and extra daily tasks. This is your last year of college, meaning that after this, you have to figure out what you're going to do after college. Stop talking about that! I don't want to think about that anymore. Well, let's think about this a little bit more, shall we? Are you going to move out right after college? Are you going to travel before you settle down into your career? Will you even have the time to do that? Will you ever be able to afford financially moving out right after college? Or will you have to wait 2 whole years for that? Who knows? How will you even get the money while balancing school if you really want to move out of your parents' house right after graduation? Hmm? I said stop, please. This stuff is too scary right now. Oh, really? Well, this lack of time and energy has really taken a toll on you. And oh my, are you starting to feel lightheaded and dizzy now? Hmm. Is the 300 calories worth of protein bars slash granola bars and crackers you've had today, um, before like 4 p.m. in the afternoon, even enough before dinner? Will you even be able to make it to the dining hall without passing out? Hmm. Well, you barely had the energy to even go on a walk earlier today. And you love going outside, isn't that right? No, 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 no. This can't be happening. Will I even be okay? How will I ever bounce back from this one? How will I ever be a happy person with a ton of energy? Because I used to be a happy person with a ton of energy. Where is that now? Why can I not be that now? The struggling to eat thing is really getting out of hand this week, and I don't know what to do about it. Hey, buddy, why are you so hard on yourself? Another one. Who are you? Well, I'm glad you asked, actually. I'm another one of the voices in your mind that counters the negative voices in your head. I'm here to comfort you in times of distress, and I give you optimism to move forward. I have helped you before, like when you failed courses or exams, or even when you get sick or you're going through a depressing phase of your life. I have always been, I've always convinced you to get back up after every single little setback and build up yourself again. Natir, it seems like this is just another one of those instances that you have fallen, but you can get back up, just like you have always done in the past. Yes, Natir has fallen before, but has she ever experienced this before? This exact thing? She has no idea what could be causing this constant nausea, tiredness, and sudden spells of fatigue that's awfully similar to the time she passed out due to low blood sugar. But Natir has had a lot of emotional things going on in her life that are so scary to confront. Thank you! I know that already. It has been so hard to get any homework done this weekend because of all of this going on. Well, it looks to me that your homework list, as you call it, is full of mainly things that aren't due anytime soon. You don't think that your high expectations of being in perfect physical shape, having all the energy to naturally work on your life goals, work and school and friends, as well as striving to always be happy, are a tad bit unrealistic there. Well, when you put it like that, no, I don't think it's really realistic. I think I have actually been too on myself. But win that year, you, without me, I have literally watched you fall behind on your goals and dreams. For example, I literally watched you after getting a full 8 hours of sleep, taking three hour long naps yesterday. Yesterday. Because as soon as you relaxed and you weren't anxious anymore, and you started feeling better slightly, you were so at peace that you didn't show any concern for accomplishing anything at all. You didn't even want to get ahead on next month's project that's due. So, you cannot afford to relax too much. You have had days in the past where you would full out live in your fantasies, all in the name of trying to avoid me. Ooh, because it was so scary. But the truth is, I get you to get things done. I'm gonna stop you right there. Negative thoughts. So, while that may be true, Natiera is far less productive when she is taking an easy day. She is at least able to enjoy that easy day, recuperate, and then go back to working when she is fully recovered at full force right after the easy day. Yeah, you've done that stuff with running, and you should do that stuff with real life too. Whereas if Natir listens to you, yes, she is actively working towards getting things done out of anxiety and being hard on herself. However, when Natira is hard on herself, she starts neglecting her physical health and her mental health, which causes another crash. And this crash is due, this crash is actually even worse than the crash she originally had because Natir is in the situation now where she feels horrible physically and mentally, going through it all as she beats herself up internally until I come along and give her permission not to be perfect, the perfect little human being you want her to be. And I know this because she wants it so desperately to be a perfect little human like you want her to be. Yes, you want her to be productive. That's good. Productivity is good. But the only thing then that Natier needs is not to feel horrible about herself. Only then, after she's not feeling horrible about herself physically and mentally and emotionally, will she be able to build back and evolve into a functional human being. She will never be perfect. Well, boo hoo hoo. Are you putting all the blame on me, Miss Mature? Well, I am actually Miss Mature. Thank you very much. I actually strive to be mature. Now, while I appreciate giving Natir goals and aspirations to work towards, you tend to get out of hand with your goals and push Natir way too hard at times. Sometimes all the time. And you don't stop. Then I am always the one saving her. So if we look at past events, kind of. I'm sorry, you. Let me get this straight. So you're talking about always saving her? Uh, I don't have an argument for that with schoolwork. But when it comes to talking to strangers and life or death situations in the forest when there's about to become a thunderstorm and she's out on a run, literally, stupid girl, it's me who saves the day. Hmm? Yes, negative thoughts. In those situations, in a thunderstorm and social communications with people who I'm not aware of or I don't know, you do come in handy with those life death scenarios or more extreme scenarios. However, we're talking about my schoolwork and my life and like those smaller life problems, if that makes sense, even though they don't feel so small. We're talking about the problems where it's just I need to relax and I'm just an overachiever in those categories and I don't have to be always on top of everything. Negative thoughts, you could stand to calm down a bit and give me some space to actually breathe. I know I am a hard worker because of you and I appreciate that. But I if I always am pushing myself, no breaks, and I'm I'm just going so hard and then neglecting myself physically and mentally. Like I haven't brushed my hair in days. It's bad. um, then I'll never get anything done, and I will end up being miserable. Fine. I know I'm not wanted, but I'll be back to cause more havoc and make you question everything. Wah! Peace. Thanks, positive thoughts, for saving me back there. However, it's really hard for me to see things getting better at this point, and I wish I knew that what was wrong and what's wrong with me. Why am I struggling with this and the constant nausea since the school started? Google isn't really helping me at all. Anytime that Tia, that is my literal job to ensure you are happy. It wouldn't hurt going to a medical professional and sharing your story with them and start ruling out all the medical reasons for your constant nausea. Then, if all that is cleared out and negative, then we can check if you have sudden severe anxiety because it just started suddenly one day. Isn't that correct? And it makes sense with all the major changes in your life. We gotta remember that and not beat ourselves up over it because we can't control all of those sudden life changes. But it has an impact on that, and we need to be aware of it. But regardless of all of the medical reasons, you need to be nice to yourself. With all of the scary situations and questions of what are you going to do after college thoughts roaming around in your head, I must stress that Natir, you will be okay after college and beyond. And a ton and you have a ton of options as well as people who care about you in your life. Now, to prevent this from happening and escalating again, we're going to try repeating some phrases to ourselves to calm ourselves down, okay? Now, repeat after me. I will be okay. I will be okay. I will get through this like every other setback. I will get through this like every other setback. It will take some time to bounce back, but I can do it. I will take some time to bounce back, but I can do it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay. Now, I'm happy you got to work on these positive thoughts, and hopefully, it'll get easier as time goes on because it will, as we've seen in the past. Now, I my work here's done, and just call me anytime you need, okay? Uh, well, I love you. I'll see you later, okay? Oh, bye. Oh, I love you too. Hey, I actually feel much better now. Yay!